Hello, my outstanding, open-minded Ophiuchus. Welcome, welcome. It is Sachi, and we are here to do some guided healing. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And just a reminder that the top 2 videos with the most likes will get a bonus reading next month. So this is what came out in the cleansing ceremony, Ophiuchus. We had the Queen of Swords in reverse with the Six of Wands in reverse and the Empress. So I was getting a lot. Queen of Swords in reverse can mean someone who has lied, someone where a soul contract has been broken, where there is some deceitful energy. This is also Mary Wollstonecraft, and she wrote the like a book in the 1700s about women's rights. She was a huge feminist. And she basically pushed for women and young girls to be educated and things like that. And it was sort of this anti-patriarchal movement. And it's coming out in reverse. So I definitely feel there is a discontent about the distortion of feminism and what people are being forced to do, sort of thing. Like, of course, every woman should have a right to go to school, but also, you know, it's against free will to force someone to, sort of thing. That's what I'm getting is like, okay, yes, you know, there should be rights for all, but that doesn't mean they are imposed, sort of thing, right? We have the Six of Wands in reverse, so I feel like you are no longer celebrating a knight type energy. Knights are come and go type energy. So I feel like, you know, with the queen wants a king, right? Not a knight. So I feel like you have finally sort of said no to a knight energy in your life. And with the Empress is abundant, right? It's the highest form of divine feminine energy when it comes to the physical reality. She has her, it's not even a queendom, right? It's above. There's 4 queens. There's only 1 Empress, right? The Empress is like what you would consider like the federal aspect of it, right? Whereas the queen would sort of be the state. The Empress is, you know, along with the Emperor, they rule over the lands. The Empress really doesn't have to concern herself with, you know, the rules and regulations and stuff. She just gets everything that she wants, right? She has everything she could ask for in the physical world. She is abundant. She is creative. She is fertile. Whether that means she's creating children or various creative projects, right? She could have a school built the next day, right? For girls to go to. Would she force people to go there? No, but it would be an option, sort of thing, right? So I'm getting this. There definitely is a lot of divine feminine energy here and like sort of what the divine feminine energy is supposed to represent. And I was really getting this energy of like, you know, it's like, yes, being hyper independent, hyper intellectual sort of thing is a beautiful thing, but not all feminines are supposed to or should have to force to be that way is kind of what I was getting. We have Tyrantrum using Giga Impact. So this is a fighting type energy, and Tyrantrum is the tyrant Pokemon. So it's like this tyrannical energy that has had such a big impact, right? A Giga Impact on the collective sacral chakra, which is our creative forces. It's our, you know, also where we emotionally and sensually connect to others. So it's funny because, well, not necessarily funny, but this card came out for Cancer and Sagittarius that I did right before you. So I definitely feel a lot of tyrannical energy that is being dealt with within the collective. And it feels like yours definitely has to do with what the Empress represents. The Empress does not have to do anything for her bounty. It is given to her because she is the Empress, period, right? She embodies this energy, and therefore the universe rewards her with the abundance that she feels within herself, okay? All right, Ophiuchus. Woo! Coming out swinging already. So we're doing some guided healing. What we're going to do is we are going to check at what are the depths of the wound that you are currently working on. Then we will look into what is keeping you stuck in terms of this wound, and then we'll look at how to get you unstuck, and then some advice on how to heal this wound in general from the angels. So let's take a look. Your current energy as it relates to the wounds that you are healing. Okay, we have Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, I do feel like there is this energy of no longer worshiping night energy, which again, night energy is come and go. Is their heart true? Is their love true? Is their, you know, wand true? Do they really want to give you their wand? Yes, of course they do. Do they want to give you their lust? Yes, of course they do. It's always done truly, right? But they still get on their horse and they ride away. That's just what knights do. This Knight of Wands in particular is, I forget his name. It's Sir something. He's like a French dude. He's part of the Manifest Destiny sort of thing. Was it Sir Francis Drake? I don't remember. But this Manifest Destiny, this thing like, I have the right because I believe that I'm right. I believe my moral compass is so superior to other people. I'm going to go to other countries and force them to behave the way that I want them to behave. Okay, so it's a sense of moral superiority. It's coming out in reverse. So again, I feel like that's the wound you're grappling with, is like, I'm done with, it's like a colonizer type energy, honestly. It's like, you know, someone who's trying to conquer other people because they feel that they have some authority over others. And it's coming out in reverse. So you're sick of that energy with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So Three of Pentacles, this has to do with, work. So this could be some way, you know, dealing with your money, dealing with your career or physical relationship. In this deck specifically, the Three of Pentacles has to do with working with animals. So this may also be, you know, this like, you know, some humans, right, believe that they are, you know, higher than animals and therefore they will conquer animals sort of thing. With the King of Swords coming out stuck, you know, this is the divine counterpart to the Queen of Swords that we already saw. The King of Swords makes laws, right? He writes laws. He makes royal decrees. He's the legislator. He's the one who finalizes contracts that you can't get out of, sort of thing. And that's what I feel like is you feel like you're sort of stuck in, you know, working with these soul contracts of like a contract that you can't get out of, as it relates to someone who believes that they are morally superior to you, that they, you know, forcing the direction of the way that you know, live, learn, love, laugh, right? You know, of how you live your life. And again, particularly what work means, right? And we saw the Empress. The Empress doesn't have to work. Can she? Yes. She can create anything. She can create a company that does this. She can create a school that does this. She can create, you know, a park to play, right? She can make anything, but work is not a necessity, right? Toil and struggle are absolutely never a necessity. Let's see, what's the light energy here? We have Meowth using stall. Yeah, and you're stalling on dealing with this energy for some sort of reason. Meowth is the money cat, so I do feel like it is influencing your finances, your work, right, with that Three of Pentacles. Look at Meowth, how he's holding this flower. It's like, you know, he's neglected nurturing, you know, his flower so much that, oh, now it's, you know, dying, basically, right? And he's like, oh no, what happened? It's like, well, look at the environment. There's toxic fumes. You know, you didn't take care of it. You didn't water it, or you overwatered it. It didn't get its nutrients. It didn't get enough sunlight. It needs a bigger space, right? There are all these things that are essential to proper growth. And right now, things are being stalled. You know, it says adores round objects. It wanders the streets on a nightly basis to look for drop loose change. So you may be stalling taking action in regards to this because of some sort of money situation. You may be, you know, focused too much on money or trying to make money instead of, you know, instead of enacting change. Let's see what's the shadow here. We have Pat Rat using safety check. So yeah, again, I feel like you have to wait or stall because there's something that's unsafe. So for example, maybe you are, you work for a company that is doing things that are immoral, but you're like, I can't quit because I'm not safe. I might not have enough money. Again, it's talking about looking for drop loose change. So looking for different ways to make money. So you're still, you know, under this contract as it relates to work. It says using food stored in its cheek pouches, they can keep watch for days. They use their tails to communicate with others. So I feel like you're also communicating with other people that you work with or other people of your experiences. And you know that there's like a group of people who have grievances. But again, there's, you know, a stalling energy about what to actually do about it. Let's see what's keeping you stuck here. Or what's keeping you stalling, we should say. Ten of Wands, basically that you have so many burdens, so much to do, you're not really sure where you're going. It feels like it's just like one after the other, these burdens, and you can't see in front of you, and it's coming out stuck. So again, I feel like it's kind of like, you know, let's say you want to quit your job, just an example. and you're like, oh, you know, well, I'll just make a little bit more money after this weekend. And then, you know, like, then you get like an email throughout the week, you know, do this and this. And it's just like things keep piling up and you're like, oh, well, when it slows down is when I'll leave. But things keep piling up. You know, it's not becoming any easier. The burden is not lessening. And you, again, I also feel like you're not sure where you're going to go next. So I feel like there's, you know, an inability to sort of leap into the unknown. What's the light energy here? We have dark energy in reverse. So it feels like you're refusing to do a little bit of shadow work in regards to this that is keeping you stuck, because the dark energy is coming to light, but it's coming out in reverse. So let's see what's the shadow here. Coming out stuck, we have parasect using colorful spores and X scissor. So parasect, you know, represents a parasitic relationship in the heart chakra. Colorful spores I also get as like, you know, it's like an energy that spores and is able to like touch a lot of people's hearts. So like a lot of heart chakra connections in order to propagate it. So there may also be this energy of like, oh, if you know, bring a friend in, you get an extra $100 or something like that. And then you get it. It's like, oh, well, I'll wait. But then you keep like making money through these burdens that are, you know, the more people that you bring in, you know, more burden that you know, have, but also more money that you could be making or something like that. So yeah, there's definitely a parasitic energy that's trying to keep you stuck here. With X scissor, I also feel like there is an X here in your heart chakra that's parasitic that kind of is in a reflection of this, that you're avoiding your shadow work here. It says, the larger the mushroom on its back grows, the stronger the mushroom spores it scatters. Yeah, and it's like, the more that you wait, you know, the larger the parasitic energy that grows on the back, and the more spores that it's scattering, the more that it's growing. Again, it's like, you know, the longer you wait, the higher the burden, that things keep piling up that's going to stop you from being able to move on to your next destination, whatever that may be. So like I said, in the extended, we're going to take a look at how we can get you unstuck out of this wound, and then what we can do, some general advice on how to heal this wound. Let's see, what do the archangels want to say here? Coming out stuck, we have gentleness. This is Archangel Sandalphon that says, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Yeah, so, you know, if you are constantly being burdened by something, and 10 of Wands indicates that it is you and somebody else that is involved in this cycle with your wands, with your kundalini, your firepower, your ability to manifest your reality. You know, you can't be in a gentle environment if you're constantly in a parasitic connection that is increasing your burdens, and it seems to just keep growing, right? Mushroom spirit is like, you know, taking things that are being destroyed and, you know, create something else, right? It's like fungus that feeds off the dead. And I feel like there, you know, it just keeps growing and growing. So I do think that you need to sort of shift your energy into more of a gentle environment. Let's see what Mother Moon wants to say about this situation. We have, you're very close to achieving your goal in reverse. Yeah, because you keep stalling. You know, it seems like you have a goal, but you can't reach it because you're too busy working towards someone else's goal that seems to be morally corrupt, if I can be honest. It says, be bold and make the move first in reverse. So it seems like you're waiting for someone else to make the move. Again, you're waiting for this burden not to be on you, you know what I mean? In order for you to make the move. And we have, don't let pride get in your way, coming out stuck, right to the safety check. Full moon in Leo. So don't let pride get in your way in regards to this aspect of feeling unsafe and needing to, you know, to feel safe through something that is morally not good, right? We are going to look deeper into this in the extended. Like I said, we're going to check how to get you unstuck here, but I am going to ask a little bit more about this, but we're running out of time. So if you'd like to follow me there, the link is in the description box below. But if we part ways here, good luck with the situation. I'm sending you so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah.